The sounds in this video may be louder than they normally would have been because I ended up having to use the audio from my video camera rather than my microphone because my OBS profile was set to the wrong one and it didn't record my microphone.
Okay. I was lucky. Hello everybody, Standard Sword here, and as you see up in that camera there, I have the Cooler Master Devastator 3 mouse and keyboard set. I've had this for a couple of years now, and the reason I got that was because when I got this PC, like 6 or so years ago, it came with the Devastator 1s, and I really liked those, so I went with the Devastator 3 when I needed an upgrade. So now, I just got back from the store. We got some things. We have the Logitech G205. Or sorry, I was looking at the reflection, it's inverted. The Logitech Hero, or the Logitech G502 Hero gaming mouse. I'll put that there. And from Corsair, we have the K70 RGB Mark II. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I didn't get anything for the tape. I'll be right back. I didn't do this yet. Okay. Before we go any further, I actually want to put this aside real quick and give you one sound test with this. So, let's do a type racer. Doesn't want to record my display, so that's okay. So, move this out of the way. Bring this back. I'm gonna have one earmuff off so I can kind of hear it a little bit. Okay. So, this one was actually recommended to me by my friend because I was looking for a new keyboard, and he has the Corsair K70 Lux, which is basically this keyboard. I don't really know the difference. I'll take this giant braided cable. I think it's braided? I don't know. This giant cable out. And take this bag off of the cable. So what else is in the box? Real quick. That has a nice weight to it, actually. So it has the instruction manual. A wrist mount, or armrest. Key puller, and extra keycaps for WASD, EQRF, WMD. So we'll seal up this box. For anyone wondering what the old mouse sounds like, there you go. Okay, I'm not gonna have to bother with these, but I may do a close-up of them at a later time before I post this video. Okay, the center point of this is obviously the keyboard. Alright, that's actually a really nice typing experience. The armrest just attaches on, and it can actually lift the keyboard. Cool. I don't know why I'm typing so much without this even plugged in. So let me untangle this, and we will go and plug this bad boy in. Look at how thick this cable is. It's got 2 USBs. 2! But that is to supplement the USB pass-through right there. Okay, so if you'll excuse me, I will go around to the back of my computer. I won't sound any different because as of right now I'm still using the microphone that's on my headset. I may at some point get a standalone microphone to get you guys even more quality. But we'll move that mouse out of the way. And while I'm moving this stuff and hooking up the keyboard, I want to explain why I decided to get these. So the main reason is because recently I dropped a pop can, but I caught it, and but the force of it being stopped out of free fall caused it to have a bit of pop out the top. And landed right on my tilt key. And I cleaned it out as best I could. And the tilt key got sticky. And so it didn't have the click. It still worked, it just didn't have that response of, like, I can actually show you. So, like I said, I have two of the same one. These are both Devastator 3s from Cooler Master. The reason I have two is because when I go to school, I leave one at home. But, as you can see, this is what it's supposed to sound like. This is the one that got popped. And so it just felt weird and sounded even weirder when I was playing. And while yes, it only really bothers me in one game, it's still an inconvenience for that sort of game to try and find a new key binding and whatnot. So I suppose actually while we're here, that's actually like where I need the stuff to be. Okay. So before we get into the keyboard, I want to look at the mouse as well. So there's a piece of tape right here. Comes with some stickers, whoop whoop, and a little brochure thingamajig. Alright, so there's the mouse. Make sure it's in frame. Pop the plastic off. Here's the extra weights. Instruction booklets up at the top. Whoa. That's cool. I didn't know it did that. That's 1 button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons, 4 buttons, 5 buttons, 6 buttons, 7, 8, 9. Left and right too, I think. Okay. Ooh. What? This cable is nice and thin. Okay. Hi.
Dad wants to come pick up poop.
Okay.
Did you get my message?
No. I muted so that my phone didn't go off.
I messaged you about something else.
Love you.
I can't even pause the video. I literally have nothing plugged in.
What are you taking a video about?
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi, Mom. Okay, pause that. So I'm gonna go behind the computer. This is actually something that I wasn't expecting. Actually, no, it's fine. Because I can use the USB pass-through on the keyboard for the mouse. So I was gonna say, I don't have an extra USB slot. Ooh. So the mouse there changes color. And here's the Corsair keyboard. It's pretty cool. Now I'm going to stop recording because I am dying of heat in my room right now. I'm gonna go use this a little bit, figure out what I want to do with the colors, and we will do another sound test at the end. Alright, so now we're going to do the typing race with the Corsair K70 Mark II. Alright, I'll do one more. I'll just type as if I was typing normally. So now that I'm actually recording on the right profile, the other one was really low quality and also had no audio, which is just great. And it was also 30 FPS. So I'll go over it again. So my thoughts on the Corsair K70 RGB Mark II and the Logitech G502 Hero. I liked them. I really did. So I really liked these, both of them. The reason I decided to go with the K70 Mark II was because my friend actually has the K70 Lux, and he recommended me this one. And I've used his keyboard before. And also, my old keyboard, which is the Cooler Master Devastator 3, is a membrane keyboard. And the mechanical switch type that's closest to a membrane keyboard is the Cherry MX Reds, which is why I wanted to go with this. Now I was looking at the Logitech G513 and this one, and I wanted the G513 because I've used that one in Staples before a couple years ago, and I really liked the Romer G's linears that was in it. However, that one seems to be discontinued, and I can only ever find it with the blue clickies, which I don't think I would want a MX blue or even an MX brown. I'm more of a MX red switch, I guess. And so because it seemed that the keyboard that I was originally going towards was discontinued, that the K70 would be a perfect choice for me. And so I picked it up, and I couldn't be happier. Of course, switching gear, you're gonna have a bit of a learning curve, but I was just in a trios match, and I missed 2 shots. One was because it was my first time shooting a shotgun on the new keyboard and mouse. I just overcorrected I overflicked my shot, and then every shot after that was on target. And the other one that I missed was because I shot the hood of the truck instead of the guy, because apparently trucks, you can't shoot people. But yeah, I actually was thinking that the mouse was a bit too small, because my hand is huge compared to this, but this mouse is actually bigger than my old mouse, which is kind of surprising. And if I can use the side buttons on that mouse, I can use the side buttons on this mouse. I don't want to go into too much detail about like what the different buttons do on the mouse and the keyboard, because I'd rather use these for a bit longer before I do that, because I want to get to know these items better, and maybe I could do a review of them a couple weeks or a month down the road. The keyboard did come with a wrist pad, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It is comfortable, and when I was using the wrist pad, it was nice, but I'm just more used to not having one. So if you are used to having a wrist pad and you want to go mechanical, this one is very nice. And if I take you guys here, you can see that the color comes in down to the bottom. I'm gonna go shut the light off and show you the LEDs in the dark before we go. And the mouse here just has the color there of the logo. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.